afraid.
She'll share her fears, but not her face.
He hasn't checked his Facebook. He hasn't checked emails. Just nothing.
It's been that way for more than a year. No word, no signs of Rudolph Rudy Farias, a 17-year-old Pasadena high school student and his mom's only living son.
It happened too fast. He disappeared.
Rudy was last seen walking his dogs right down here along Park Avenue that evening. He should have returned home in about 15 minutes, but his mom never saw him again.
He has such a huge heart. He loves with all his heart. So that's why we know that he wouldn't just get up and go on his own. That's not him.
Detectives have warned family members that he may have been abducted and sold for human drug trafficking. That's why she's hiding her face.
It's a nightmare that you want to wake up from.
But like so many other parents of missing kids, without answers, the nightmare continues.
That's what's killing me inside.
He was known as shy, quiet, reserved young man. Very soft-spoken, but wonderful heart. He spearheaded a program called the R3 Band Project. It helped raise awareness, motorcycle awareness specifically, to just bring the awareness out there as far as the dangers and the cautions that need to be taken out there. As you know, they have the saying, share the road. Sometimes you can hear him coming, sometimes you can't. He lost his brother in a deadly motorcycle accident. And it's pretty tragic, so that's what had him head up the project, to just bring awareness to that. Rudy was between 17 and 18 years old. He's been missing since March 6th of 2015. He was out walking his dogs when he came up missing. He'd be about 20 years old now. He had brown hair, brown eyes, 5'8", about 200 pounds. His father was former HPD officer, Rudy Farias IV. He lost as well. So you can imagine, with the loss of his father, the loss of his brother, some of the things that this young man was having to deal with. It's something tough that we all have to go through. I mean, a lot of y'all can understand what we're dealing with as our family.
A Houston man has been found alive 8 years after he vanished while walking his dogs. He was 17 years old at the time. As Corley Peel reports, there are so many questions around his disappearance.
Search for 17-year-old Rudy Farias is now over. 8 years after he was last seen, the now 25-year-old's family says he is found safe.
How this happened? Oh, we believe in miracles, and this certainly was a miracle.
Tim Miller is the director for Texas EquiSearch. He is one of several people who helped search high and low for Farias.
Can't even tell you how many times we've searched and how many leads and tips came in, and then they just kind of faded away, and we heard nothing, and now all of a sudden this.
Investigators say he disappeared in March 2015. He was last seen walking his 2 dogs. The dogs were found, but Farias was not. At the time, loved ones said he suffered from PTSD, depression, and asthma.
I'm scared because he's out there alone by himself.
Miller says they followed up on every tip.
In the very beginning, I met with a family and detectives out there by his house where he disappeared, and we found a backpack. We actually talked to somebody who had one of the catering trucks, which felt as though that they saw him and stuff. Then there was different possible sightings in different places.
Miller says he never would have imagined Farias is still alive.
I think now, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of investigation to kind of see what happened, where it happened, how it happened.
Again, there's still a lot of questions about how he disappeared, and loved ones say Rudy Farias is still in the hospital right now. But again, we are working to find out more answers to these questions, and we will keep you updated as we learn more.
So at this point, this sounds like a tragic story with a beautiful, happy ending. But the red flags are popping up everywhere. The mom goes by multiple aliases on social media. The photos are all different. Most have been found to be fake with a simple Google image search. She claims her husband was killed on duty, when in fact they were never married, and he committed suicide in a parking garage. Rudy was found only 25 minutes from the home that he went missing from, still wearing a necklace that he was wearing at the time of his disappearance. His mother was afraid to show her face in her initial interviews in 2017, which gives me Letitia Stout vibes. Maybe she was afraid people would figure out she isn't who she is on social media. Extended family claim this mother is behind all of this, and they have been hiding him, or the mother has been hiding him. In fact, they have called it in, but police never did find him. At one point, she claimed he was battling cancer. And then there's this, which is believed to be one of the mom's multiple accounts. Now, we don't know this whole story, and if this is Rudy, I'm very glad that he has been found, and I hope that he is taken care of and given the help he needs. If there is more to this story, which it definitely, to me, seems like it is, I hope that there is a thorough investigation, because this is just a shady, shady situation. Now, since I did this video yesterday, new information has come out. Rudy's mom is declining media interviews, and this should be a joyous occasion. What mom wouldn't want to proclaim that happiness to the world? That seems really odd. Also, the mom and Rudy declined medical attention. She then posted hospital photos of him from one of her sock accounts. But that original hospital photo is from 2012, and she originally posted that. So we don't even know if Rudy went to a hospital. Now, the family has always said that they have seen him at multiple times, but now even neighbors are coming out saying, well, he's been there, we've seen him, he's even hung out, in text and what have you, and he goes by the name of Dolph, or Rudolph. So then also there's this surveillance video. Now give this a look.
It's very, very strange.
Tim Miller of EquiSearch also is attempting to get to the bottom of it, admitting he has spoken with HPD investigators routinely since Farias was discovered last Thursday outside this church in Southeast Houston. Miller says in the last 24 hours, HPD has told him the following.
They want to go visit Rudy. They want to go talk with family. And they want to put things together, but nobody has what you got.
Miller is referencing this video. We obtained it after workers at a business near where Rudy Farias was found expressed concerns. They say the man in the video never visited their establishment before, but that he came in only hours before Farias was discovered. He was incoherent, had no money, and left after someone purchased a meal for him. A few hours later, Farias, who was unable to talk according to his family, was found across the street.
The mystery man in that video needs to be tracked down and checked out immediately.
Why?
In case that's Rudy.
Miller says if the mystery man in this video turns out to be Farias, then it may shift the investigation, eliminating an original theory that Farias was dumped at the church.
This could possibly put a whole brand new spin on this.
I absolutely would love to hear your thoughts. If you would, please comment below the video. Let me know what you think about this case. Is it as simple as a missing boy has returned to being found after 8 years? Or is this much more nefarious than that? Let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.